gonna take some time to realize. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. Over your shoulder, you know that I told you I'll always be picking you up when you're down. So just turn around.
Welcome back to this week's episode of CTV.
This week, Cameron and I checked out the Courage and the Respect Retreat.
This week on CTV, we checked out the Respect Retreat.
Check it out.
If you twist and turn away, if you tear yourself into.
I'm with Kane and Eli. And Eli, what has been your favorite part of the Respect Retreat?
The burp competition that I won.
That's my fault. Points as you see fit, Jamaica. When you are ready. Silence, silence the room.
And what have you learned?
That respect comes in all shapes and sizes, and it doesn't matter what you have to do to respect someone, it can make someone's day.
Thank you. I'm with Ella and Kylie. And Ella, what has been your favorite part of the Respect Retreat?
The competitions.
And what have you learned?
I've learned that just showing respect to people can just change their day and change their life by just your little actions.
Thank you.
Then we went to the Courage Retreat.
Check it out.
Hey, Elmo, how you doing today?
Pretty good.
Elmo, what's your favorite thing about winter?
Elmo really loves staying inside with a nice hot chocolate with his fan.
I'm here with one of the 7th grade teachers. How do you think the Courage Retreat affects your kids?
Well, I think it does because it puts things into perspective. They hear the stories from the presenters, and they see you guys as seniors now come in and you step up to the plate, and they say you guys get out of your comfort zone, and it lets them know that, hey, I can be like that, I can have the courage. So I just want to also thank you great leaders that are taking time out of your day to be here. It means the world to me, so thank you.
Thank you very much.
That looked like fun.
Back to the nest. I hope you all learned something.
Speaking of helping out others, let's check out the Giving Tree.
This week on CTV, we went and interviewed Miss Cook and Miss Staple about the Giving Tree.
Check it out.
This week on CTV, we are here with
Staple, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about what the Giving Tree is. And so the Giving Tree is an opportunity for our families in our district to identify their family as somebody that would need some extra help over the holidays in purchasing gifts. They were able to sign up as many individual students within their family and select the gifts.
And we are here with
Mrs. Cook.
How can students help with the Giving Tree?
So a couple ways students can get involved. We have students who have actually been helpful in purchasing some of the gifts that were put in on the sign up, but we also have students then wrap all the gifts. So we have them donated to us unwrapped, and then students spend a flex wrapping them and getting them tagged for distribution.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who has participated. Back to the nest.
Thank you to everyone who donated their time and money to the Giving Tree.
Now let's check out sports.
Welcome back to another week of sports. Check it out.
Last week, the girls hosted Austin and beat them 17-1. The girls scored 4 in the first period, 9 in the second period, and 4 again in the third period.
Girls basketball traveled to Edgerton last week Monday and won 60-24. Elizabeth Wagner scored 14 points with 12 rebounds and 7 steals to have a double-double.
Boys basketball traveled to HBC last week and mopped the floor 74-39. Carter Sayre scored 22 points and Gannon Arndt would have 18.
I'm here with senior captain Gannon Arndt. Gannon, how's it feel to win your first senior game?
It feels good after we just got blown out and played bad against Southwest. It feels good to get a win.
Do you feel like this is a good rebound game for the team?
Definitely. We just lost by 30 and now we just won by about 40, so confidence for all of us.
Thank you and good job.
Great job this week to all the winter sports. Now, back to the nest.
Good job, winter sports.
Now let's go get a bowling update with Andy and Ashton.
On this week at CTV, we checked out Intramural Bowling. Let's check it out. I'm here with
Mr. Weniger.
And why do you do the Intramural Bowling?
Why? I don't know. We give a variety of different kids that don't have maybe a winter sport or an activity that keeps them involved. It can go from grades 7 through 12, so it has a good interaction of all the way those 7th graders all the way to the 12th graders as they go. So it's a good time for a little bit of everybody. We've been doing intramural bowling for probably over 30 years. Frau Spies was the first one. Esther Spies first introduced it. And then when I came, about 2 to 3 years later, then I started doing that. So I've been doing intramural bowling probably for the last 25 years. So I'm guessing it's been over 30 years that intramural bowling's been here. It's been good for everybody. The school, we usually get 60 to 80 kids involved. And then for the bowling alley, it keeps people going to the bowling alley using a public facility or private facility that we have to keep maintaining that facility down there as well.
Here with
Keaton Art.
And how long have you been doing intramural bowling?
Past 2 years.
Who's on your team?
Caleb Hemme, Eli McClendon, David Happany, and Terrence Siebenauer.
What is your favorite thing about the intramural bowling?
Just bowling and having fun.
That sounds fantastic.
It is.
Make sure you get your team signed up for next year. Now back to the nest.
That looks like a good time.
Just like our construction class. Let's go see what they're building.
This week on CTV, we went and checked out how the project's going with the building class. I'm here with
Trenton.
Now, Trent, what's your job in the project going on?
You know, whatever needs to be done, I do. I'm the handyman of this project, you know? I'm the everything guy.
So would you say you're the backbone of the project?
They couldn't do it without me, and that's just what's up.
Nice. I'm here with
Daryl Van Artsen.
What are you guys working on right now?
Well, we're working on the garage here at the site right now. So we're putting this garage up. We're getting rafters up right now. So the guys really wanted to get a telehandler here to put the rafters up, but we can do this one by hand. They're not too big. So you watch this in a little bit. They're going to be swinging one up here shortly. So yeah, so we're pretty good.
Overall, would you say things are going along pretty smoothly?
The time of the year, it's going pretty good. But it's like a little colder, like today especially is a little cool. The wind's kind of cooling us down quite a bit, but yeah, overall it's going really well.
Does weather ever come into play?
Oh, definitely. In construction, you just never know. Day by day, you could get rain, could be too hot, could be too windy, could be too cold. You got it all. So you play it by ear. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great work, guys. Now back to the nest.
Good job, guys. That's it for this week.
See you next week with our Christmas episode of CTV.